Human life really, really sucks in the modern times. Why? Because so many people are living out of ignorance. They are following their master's commands. They are doing everything unconsciously. They are just going by the flow. They are just watching the majority of people, and they are seeing that what their friends are doing, what their colleagues are doing, what their relatives are doing, and what their parents told them to do. They just do that, and they compare themselves on social media and the fast paced modern lifestyle. And also the main thing is that also they struggle a lot with money. Now on here we're gonna see one thing, that so many people earn a lot of money, but the thing is that they at the end of the month left with no money. Why? Even after earning 100k 200k a year, people are getting up to like bankruptcy. Why is that? That is because the capitalists have been conditioning your brain. They are brainwashing you and us to buy crap which we never need in the first place. Think about it, guys. All we need is a good shelter, some good clothes, and good natural foods. That's all we need, and maybe a little bit of land so we can just play sports and just sit there and just relax. And that's all we need actually. But society and social media and movies has conditioned us that we need the latest iPhone, we need the latest gadget, we need the latest technologies of everything. We need the latest smartwatch which costs 3k 4k like that, and it's crazy madness. We need the most expensive clothes. Why? To show off to people which you don't even like. So that is the reason we earn. I think most of guys on this channel earns money, but the thing is that we spend it on the wrong things because we were brainwashed. Yes, some of the guys actually earns way less than they should, and which is needed for a good life. But the majority of the people who are here on this channel earns quite good. But why they are struggling is that they waste that money, and it's not that they want to waste that money. It's the conditioning. It's the conditioning from the school days. It's the conditioning in the TV, in the social media, and in everywhere around the society. So that conditioning makes them buy crap, buy shit, which they should never. Minimalism is the way. And modern life, people say modern life is so fast, time just flies by, and a lot of stuff like that. People say that. But what I have noticed is that modern life may be fast, but it's not super fast. The thing is that we waste a lot of time. Think about it, guys. We just stay on the social media apps. Check out your screen time. I guarantee it will be at least more than 4 hours. So think about it. We all are wasting at least 4 hours, 6 hours, and some people even 9 hours a day on the phone or on the laptops, or just in anything digital. So if we waste that time, then the day will go. The earth is circling around the earth, so the day will turn into night. That's not the problem there. The real problem is that we just waste time. We overthink. We keep thinking like what will happen in the future. Like everybody, I'm telling you, the future is so certain. We all gonna become soil. We all gonna die. Don't think about the future. Just do the right work right now. Whatever right action you can take, do it now. Because if you do it enough, then if you do the right action in your present time enough, then automatically your future gonna change. But if you just think about your future and think constantly, think in loops and then overthink and then struggle and then you just go and do sip wine and weed and stuff like that, is that gonna change your life? No. I admit, like, yes, making life better, it's a hard thing to do, but it's not an impossible thing to do. A lot of people has did it, so we can also do it. And the main thing is that forget about certainty. Forget. Most people are trying to get certainty in future, but that's not gonna happen. Why that will happen? Why we think that we will be certain if we get a stable job or something? Maybe we'll get a stable job, but are we stable enough? If our heart stops pumping, then if a snake like bites us, then life is uncertain, guys. Accept it, completely accept it, and only then you'll be free from the fears of life, and then life will be at least joyful. And don't live unconsciously. Don't just scroll on the social media apps and then you see ads and you buy products from the ads. No, that is unconscious behavior. Don't eat something just because it is so tasty. It's gonna destroy your body. So live consciously, guys. Don't just go and involve in the hookup culture and stuff like that. That's gonna destroy your mind. These things are not a joke, you know. Like, don't do the nasty stuff. Stay on the right side, guys. And you guys, if any of you guys are just gonna start a relationship or something like that, then I'm telling you a secret that don't just make a relationship just out of biological impulse or just out of social pressure or just out of like financial gains. These are not the great criteria to make a relationship. When you have a good friendship with a partner, only then you go ahead and go develop a deep bond with them and then make a relationship. That's gonna work. If there is a good friendship in your relationship, most probably it will work for a long term or maybe lifetime. It's not a guarantee, but that's how it works. And most people's brains, I'm saying this, even my friends, they were all the time stressed. Why? Because they are fighting with their brain. They are not letting their brain to relax. They just want to just know everything about the world, like what is happening in the Iran, what is happening in the Israel, what is happening there, what is happening there, what is happening in Japan, what is happening there, what Kylie Jenner is doing, is Justin Bieber's new song out, like the news, oh, this guy hit by a car, this guy, that. Like, we humans are not born for this much of information. And consuming this much information is the only reason, is the main reason that why our brains are fighting with us. Because we are not giving our brains the breathing space, the breathing room. We should give it that space. Sit in front of a river, sit in front of an ocean, whatever you have near your house. Sit in the mountain and just watch the clouds go by. Just watch the water, just listen to the sound of the birds. Stay there and let your brain calm down. And don't ever take any decisions out of fear. Like, yes, I understand. It becomes really, sometimes really crazy, and we fear a lot. And also our situations become really bad, that we feel that we have to act out of fear. But the thing is that we don't need to act out of fear in any situation. Like, for example, let's say you don't have food and because of fear you have to join a really nasty job. So the solution I see is that You don't have to join that nasty job. You eat less food for 1 or 2 months. Yeah. And you just survive on maybe boiled rice. Yeah, like that. And nothing else. You buy nothing. And you just survive on that. And work for a better job. Which will like, which at least will support your brain. Which will make you feel good. So, like that, we are never ever our situations are never ever completely out of our hands. They become a little harder, but they are always within the choice of us. We can change our destiny. It's all in our hands. And ego behavior, buying things out of ego, buying a car just to show off to the relatives and neighbors who will forget it within a week, and then your EMI will stay, and then you will be paying the EMI for the next 10 years. That's not good, guys. Get out of the social conditionings. School teaches you to obey. School teaches you to just follow instructions and don't use your brain. Actually, the thing which I'm saying earlier is that when you sit in nature, your brain calms down. And only a calm brain can work in ways which will free you from the matrix. These are the ways, guys. And your greed, your loneliness, most of it is just societal construct. Society just brainwashed you to think that you are lonely and stuff like that. Actually think about it, guys. Yeah, we biologically desire like the other gender or a partner. But the thing is that if we don't find a good partner, then we're alone enough, isn't it? Even in the wild, we can see that a tiger or a lion lives with a lioness, but some lions also live alone and they live happily. So it's not a crazy need. Our biggest needs are just food, shelter, and food, shelter, and clothes, and our land, house. That's all we ever need. And if you have that, don't just think that just because you're single, you're not worthy, stuff like that. It's not like that, guys. Anyway, people are not that worthy to just stay stressed about. If you find someone, then that's good, and if you don't find someone, then that's also good. Just go swim and just enjoy your own company. Read the books you like, watch the movies you like, and do the work you love the most. And someday someone will come and join your company, or someday it's not gonna happen. But don't just keep thinking about your loneliness, relationship, and stuff like that. Think about what you enjoy the most and do that. Because most people fears truth and they just go for their pleasures. And what? Pleasures. Pleasures are the trap of biology. Like a little bit of pleasure is good, but getting a lot of pleasure, taking a lot of pleasure always ends not so well. Because pleasure, think about it, pleasure is a chemical experience. So if we get a little bit of pleasure, let's say I'm drinking little sip of tea, then I'm gonna feel so good, like green tea. I'm gonna feel so good. But let's say then I will think like, oh, out of drinking this much tea, I got a good feeling. So now I'm gonna drink way more tea. I'm gonna just drink 5 liters of tea. Is that gonna end well? No. Then I'm just gonna have bloating. My throat is gonna just burn and stuff like that. So anything which becomes too much becomes a problem for us. Because when it becomes too much, then our body and brains cannot handle it. It's just that our ego, who wants infinite of things, who wants infinite consumption of food, of people, of things, of places, of experiences. But the truth is that our bodies and brains are not capable to consume beyond the just beyond the limit, and that limit is not very big. We are not born to consume so much. It's that just in our design, in the design of the human being and human brain, especially the design of human brain, there's a fault. The fault is ego. We have too much ego. Surely even the animals have ego, but the thing is that in our brains, ego is too much, and it's a flaw of nature. Just like the dodo bird, which has become extinct just because it was too much friendly, and because of that, it has been killed by humans and other animals because it was too friendly. It just comes to very near you. If you just call it, "Hey bird," like that, it just comes and sits in your lap. So it was too friendly, and humans are too egoistic. So if we don't fix this with self knowledge, with wisdom, then human beings are just gonna extinct like that dodo bird. The highest importance for humanity's future, people thinks it's science. People thinks it's ethics and morals and arts and stuff like that, but it is actually true spirituality. I'm not talking about the meditation tricks and stuff like that. I'm talking about here about non-duality, about quantum science. And quantum science goes in hand with non-duality. Non-duality is truth. It's not a religion or something like that. It's truth, and you can verify it yourself. See it for yourself. And what let's say what non-duality teaches. Some of the main lessons are that everything is temporary. So doesn't you see that everything is temporary? You eat food and then the food goes away. Your relatives die. The flower which was blossoming in the morning, in the evening, it just falls down. The river, which had a lot of water in the summers, in the winters, the water becomes empty. So everything here is temporary, and everything is cyclic here. So that's what teaches. That's what is the biggest teaching of non-duality. And it teaches you that you don't exist. Like think about it. Like all the men, all the man, woman, what we want, all the human beings. We want good shelter, and we want good food. We want respect. We want love. We want pleasures. We want to travel and enjoy entertainment. We watch movies. Don't we all do just the same things with a little bit of variations? So do we even exist? Is there even a separate being? We all are the same tendency. We feel that we are special and unique and stuff like that. But in the end, even the richest person and the poor person all are the same. They all have the same tendencies. It's just that the rich can fulfill those tendencies with his money, and the poor will be not capable to fulfill all his desires. Surely the poor will also fulfill a lot of his desires, but the rich will fulfill a lot more. But in the end, they all will be empty because they think that they are special, but they are just flow in the nature. They're just drop in the ocean, just like the waves in the ocean. Be one with the universe, be one with nature. We are not different from the earth. We are the earth. So we gotta respect our earth. We gotta reduce plastic consumption. We gotta reduce cutting our forests. Because that forest is not separate from us. That is us. Evolution makes forests into human beings. It's a long process, it takes billions of years, but that's what is truth. So take care of our planet, guys. And we all should have sympathy for the, at least for the animals. We shouldn't kill the animals just for our taste buds. Because every nutrient in the world is present in the plant-based foods already. And a lot of people say that, oh, plant-based food lacks protein, vitamin B12. The protein part, it's just bluff. Because there's so way more protein in plant-based diet. And about the B12, like vitamin B12. Yes, in all plant-based foods there is not vitamin B12, sure. But in some things it is way more than even the meat, like in the wheatgrass powder, wheatgrass juice, like in the seaweed. And these things contains a lot of vitamin B12. So we don't have to eat animals. We don't have to eat the medicines and stuff. Everything nature has given us. Yeah, some people may say that, oh, lion kills and eats animals. Oh, big fish eats the small fish. But the thing is that we are not fish, we are not lions. We are human beings. And we are evolved being. We are the greatest product of evolution, at least on planet Earth. So we should at least have a little bit of wisdom, at least more than all these animals. They are not separate from us. They are just they are in the journey. They are the part of our journey in the evolution. Billions of years ago, we were the amoeba, and in the middle, we were the fish, and now we are the human being. So we all should respect that and care about animals as well. And and I wanna tell to the young people who were in colleges, who were in schools and stuff like that, that we all care about money for sure, but we don't care about our time. Why is that? But the thing is that time is way more precious than money. We spend time overthinking. We spend our precious time on social media while the planet is so beautiful. Now some people will say that, oh, I don't have the money to travel. I mean, you don't have to travel to like so far places in Japan, in Switzerland. No, you don't have to go to those places. Just go nearby your house. There will be some places because the whole earth is nature, isn't it? So there sure will be some amazing places in the 100-kilometer radius of your home. And I'm damn sure about that. So go in those places, and I guarantee at least there will be 5 places worth visiting within the 100 or 200 kilometers miles of your home. There will be that. And so many people say that human life is all about money, money, money. Yes, money is the token of human life. But the thing is that we just can't be just so much focused on just about the money. Like, we have to see the process we earning money. That should be at least feel good, and at least good for the planet and good for our own brain. Our work doesn't. If our work just burns our brains, gives us burnout, and we feel so bad after doing a full day job, then our job is not good. Like, everyone should choose their jobs based on their interests. Like, a person who wanna teach people things, he shouldn't become an engineer. And just like that, a person who wanna experiment with the elements and chemicals and stuff, he shouldn't become a doctor. Like, the person who wanna teach should become a teacher. The person who wanna just talk to people and like wanna stay with people's contact, he should become a politician. So find your interest. What you are interested. Is it politics? Is it talking? Is it human touch? Is it dancing? Is it moving your body? Is it is it that you like the corporate stability? Do you like to travel a lot? Like consider all these things. It's hard in the beginning, but it is so rewarding once you find out what you enjoy and you get money from that. Then that is the one of the bestest things of life, human life. Because think about it, we spend at least 30 years on our jobs, and if our job is boring, then our life will be boring, and if our job is amazing, then our life will be amazing. It's so simple, so simple. And that's why I'm gonna say that yes, human life requires a lot of money, but we should not be blind just to follow anything or do anything to earn money. We should do with our higher consciousness. We should do something, choose something which we really, really like from our hearts. And love, a lot of people say love is fake, but why love has to be just about the romantic love? Can you not love yourself? Can you not love a book? Can you not love the universe? Can you not love the ocean? And also people, there are good people as well. Why it has to be just the romantic love? If your mother is good, can you not love your mother? If your pet bird is good, can you not love that bird? Like the sky, the greatest books. We can love everything, and most importantly, can you not love yourself? So do that. Love is true, yeah, true. If all love is fake, still there is one love which is true, and that is self love. You can love yourself any, like to any extent you want. There is no one who is stopping you. You can love yourself to the extremes. You can do everything for yourself. You can give yourself every experience. Be it taking an ice bath, be it anything, just anything, be it sitting in front of the ocean beach for 12 hours. Take all these experiences, guys. Just don't just think about, oh, I'm gonna love this woman. No, no, no. I'm not saying to avoid women or something like that, or avoid men, but don't make it just your center of your life. Go explore the planet, go explore yourself. There is a lot of things to explore. There's a lot of things to do. Just go and enjoy. Go and enjoy. And yeah, life requires power. So for that, hit the gym, take the good diet, work on your finances. Don't waste money. Money is also a form of a very great power, in this planet. So don't waste even $1. Don't do that. That's gonna cost you like losing $1. It doesn't feels like a tragedy. But the thing is that wasting the habit of wasting $1 becomes wasting habit of $10,000, and then $100,000. So the habit, keep your habits right. Don't waste even $1, and that habit will benefit you in the long term. It will benefit you so much. And one another thing I'm gonna recommend everyone is that, guys, read books. Books are the most amazing thing of human life. Because think about it, an author, an author writes books after so much of research. A book, I'm not talking about the books which nowadays are written with AI and stuff. No, that is crap. But the books which are older, which are written in 1900s, 1800s, and in those times, those books are gems, guys. Those books are gems. The old books, which are like a really amazing part of human consciousness. Some authors have written books which have took them 10 years, and some books even took like their own lifetime. So think about it, how much you gonna learn from that. It's gonna be way more amazing than learning from AI. Like people think that ChatGPT, Gemini, and all these AIs are so amazing things, but the thing is that they don't tell you the truth. They tell you what is most common. Yes, the data which will be available in internet in the highest quantity, AI is just gonna call the data truth. But is that truth really? No. So that's why reading the books, the greatest books humanity ever produced, that is the most important thing to elevate our consciousness. And elevating our consciousness is almost winning the half battle, because what we think we do, and what we do becomes a life. So we cannot change our thinking like just clap. No, it doesn't change like in a blink. If we want to change our thinking patterns, then we have to invest in the right books, in the right company, in the right master maybe, and that's gonna elevate our consciousness and thinking. And when our thinking gonna change, our actions gonna change, and when our actions gonna change, then our own life will be changed. So yeah. And a lot of people on my channel complain about the day job and stuff like that. But the thing is, yes, if you don't develop an amazing skill, if you don't work, I'm not gonna say hard work, but if you don't not gonna work smart, if you're not doing a business, if you're not like doing something special which everybody is not doing, then you have to do the 9 to 5. Because think about it, like on the planet Earth, it's all about like we create value. You're not getting paid just because you need money. You're getting paid because you are giving value to a company, to government, to any organization. So become valuable. Create a lot of value in the lowest time possible. Get that skill in any field. I'm not gonna name any field, but it can be anything. It can be traveling, it can be like making apps, anything guys. Just get the skill to create the highest amount of value in the lowest amount of time, and that's how you're gonna escape the 9 to 5 trap. And also don't waste your money, and then you'll be good. And yeah, so many people waste their so much time in watching corn and this adult content, and that is never gonna be fulfilling. Watching this kind of stuff makes us really really crazy and extreme. We don't see the other gender as a human being after watching this kinds of violent content. They present them as if they're just toys or objects, and that's not the good thing at all. And again, a real relationship is way more fulfilling than watching these kinds of videos. So I encourage everyone to escape left this. And some people may say, "Oh, I'm lonely, I'm alone, I have to watch this kind of things." But the thing is that even if you are lonely, you don't have to watch these things. At least you don't have to watch these things on a regular basis. You may watch once a month if you don't have like a relationship. Then you may watch once a month. But the other time of the month, why can't you just do the right kind of work? Why can't you just hit the gym, go hiking? Why can't you just enjoy the other things of life? There are so many things to enjoy. Why can't you just walk on the mountains? Why can't you just go and swim in a swimming pool? And if you don't have swimming pool, why you can't just like go anywhere where there is a natural water is available? Just go there. Yeah, surely go with a life jacket. But why can't you just enjoy like these good things of life? Enjoy this, and this good enjoyment is gonna reduce your dependence on the evil kind of enjoyments you and we do in the nights, in the dark nights. And to become a higher human being, we gotta leave all that crap. And we all should leave all of that because a real loving relationship is so better than all this crap. We should leave all this shit and go for the higher things. Go for the higher things, guys. And we have our friends, we have our all the people around us, and most people around us, whether it will be our parents, relatives, or anyone, are not worth listening to. So stay away from them. And the people who you think are worth listening to, listen to them with complete attention. Don't just think about, oh, after he says this, what am I gonna say, like that. No, listen with complete attention, with all your being. Listen that. And after listening, don't believe everything they say. After listening, question everything, whatever they say. And even when you are not talking to anyone, question everything. Question the school system, question the job market, question your parents, question the elites, question the billionaires. Like why he is doing that, why he is doing that. Because in the world, everyone is doing everything just because of two reasons, and these are fear and greed. The elites are doing everything for their greed, for their consumption and their lust. And the poor people are doing everything for the fear that they won't be able to survive. So everything in the human world happens out of fear and greed. So question every system. Think about it. When we were in schools, we were giving exams, and we were not studying just because we love studying. We were studying because if we don't study, then we're gonna fail in the exams. So it is fear. So that's how society conditions you. It conditions you that you have to live in fear or greed. And it separates you from your own inner clarity. And when your own clarity goes extinct, then you stuck in the trap of society, social media, and all this junk. So go and question everything around you. And you don't have to know everything around the world. You just have to know what is happening in your locality. And when you will know your own locality, your own city, your people near you, when you know everything around you so well, actually then you have known the whole world, because everyone is similar, guys. Like same, yeah. The person in the Africa and the person in the United States, they both are the same. They both will want girls, they both will want tasty foods, and they both will want money. And so we all are the same. We just think we're special, but it's not. It's not at all. And yeah, human life is not controlled by God, because what we think as God is not God. The real God, if you're gonna call that, that is universe itself. There is no one controlling everything. Think about it. If everything has been controlled, then why you can cut your hair? Even you now want to like cut your hair, you're allowed to do that. That means you're free. You're not completely free in life, but you can choose freedom. And when you don't become so much pleasure hungry, then freedom becomes very, very easy. it becomes really easy. And yeah, we are the universe experiencing itself. And everything in the universe happens so random. Tomorrow I may be gone, or I may stay in Earth for next 100 years. I don't know it what gonna happen. You don't know it what gonna happen, and we don't even need to think what's gonna happen because it doesn't matter. It's just a game, and enjoy the game, guys. Don't think too much about future. And if you have to think too much, then think about your present. Then think about what you did in your past and take lessons from that. Thinking about future solves nothing. Learning lessons from your past does. And most heartbreaking thing about human existence is that most people see your bank balance and then they judge you, or they're gonna see your looks like that. These things are been seen, which are just the shell of us. Most people never see how wise you are. Most people never see how loving you are, how joyful you are, how you have inner strength, how you have so much clarity about life, how you have so much wisdom and knowledge. Most people don't see that, but it doesn't matter because we don't have to stay with most people. We can stay with higher peoples, and it's a choice, and we can do it. And yeah, so much of the population thinks that traveling around the world is the best. But the thing is, if you have money, surely traveling is so amazing thing. I agree on it. But the thing is that wasting all our money in traveling is not a good idea. Because think about it, life can be very long, and you cannot travel all your life. Your bank balance gonna end if you're not a travel vlogger or something. Even their bank balance can end. So first, try to make your own land. Try to buy your own land. Make a good house. Do all these things. Have at least one vehicle and the basic necessities of life. When these things are covered, and when at least your upcoming 1 year's money to survive is saved, and after that, all the money you earn, then you can spend that money on travel all around the globe. Then you can do that. But the first thing is the essentials: a shelter, a good vehicle, survival money. Those are the basics. And focus on the basics first. And if you are going to marry, then marry only a wise girl or wise man, because a stupid wife or a stupid husband is gonna ruin all your life. If you choose based on looks, then you're gonna be deceived. This is called Maya in Sanatan in Hinduism, and this is also called Maya in Buddhism. So don't choose people or partner based on looks. Choose them based on their inner nature. Choose based on their wisdom level, consciousness level. That will just that will help you. That will make your marriage so good. And in a romantic relationship, a lot of people thinks that loyalty and respect matters the most. But actually understanding and communication between you guys matters the most. If there is a good friendship, then loyalty and respect will come naturally. It is not forced. When you understand each other and you communicate so well and you are friendly, then you naturally gonna respect each other and you stay loyal as well. So like that, and don't indulge in the negative side of human life, like extreme alcoholism, extreme drugism, extreme amounts of doing like sex, extreme amounts of wrong videos, extreme amount of fast food. Anything beyond the limit becomes a hell. Anything beyond the point becomes suffering. So stay in a healthy zone in everything you do in your life, and do activities which stimulates your brain but also makes you grow, like swimming, martial arts, and so many things are there in the world which gonna give you a lot of happiness but gonna grow you. It's not gonna deteriorate you. It's not gonna make you sick. Like alcoholism gonna make you feel good for a while, but it's gonna make you sick, and it's gonna just destroy your whole life. But if you swim, if you do martial arts, dance, stuff like that, then it's gonna give you a good time, a good community, and also so much health, so much physical power, so much mental clarity, and that you're not gonna get with alcoholism or any kind of bad things. And indulging in all these pleasures and indulging in all these kinds of wrong things, like I have a lot of friends, like I left them now but I had them. Like one of my friends, where a friend was saying that, oh, he want like 4, 5, 10 girlfriends, and I told him that even if you get 1,000 girlfriends, you're not gonna get satisfied. Because think about it, one thing is that all girls' bodies are the same, just like that all men's bodies are the same. So what are you gonna find in a one girl? You're gonna find the same things on another girl. Yeah, the look deceives a little. The look deceives you because you think, oh, this is a different person, this is a different person. But in the deeper sense, every person is quite the same. Surely there is a lot of difference between a man and woman. There is a lot of difference between men and women's bodies. But a healthy woman's body and another healthy woman's body and another healthy woman's body are the same, just like a healthy man's body and another healthy man's body in similar age groups is the same, guys. It's all the same. There is no point just exploring like 100 people's bodies and stuff like that. Go and love one more, and don't just, the pleasures of the body is not gonna satisfy you, but the pleasures of consciousness does. Go and do deep conversations with one. Go and love one like they are your king or queen. And if they give you the same treatment, if they give you the same kind of love which you give them, then stay with them. It's gonna be way more fulfilling than doing these heinous things. And if your job is just to pay your bills and survive, then it's not a good job. Surely if you have to do it, then do it for a little while, but don't make it your whole life. Try to escape it as much as you can, and you will thank me later. You don't have to do something you don't like for the rest of your life. You may have to do it for another year, but for your whole lifetime, you don't have to do that. You have all the free will to escape that in this modern world. It's surely gonna take time, and it's surely gonna take a lot of hard work, but you can do it. Escape your prison. And some people get paid a lot, and that's why they endure the suffering in their jobs. And that's what I call a golden cage. Leave that. Do what you really love, even if it pays half amount. Because then you don't have to spend on filthy things to entertain your mind, because you're already entertained from your job. And that is way better. Like, think about it. Let's say I suffer 8 hours a day on my job, and then I enjoy 1 hour of shopping. And in another scenario, let's say I enjoy 6 hours of my job with full heart, and then I come back home and just sleep. the second scenario feels more better to me. You guys can tell what you like. And we're becoming old now. And most of us, we think that we are becoming wiser and wiser. But aren't we doing the same kind of mistakes? We are just doing the same things again and again and again, just like cyclic, just like it's a cycle. Like you said that you will not eat these unhealthy foods again in your life, but you did it again just a week ago. You did that. Some person have said that he is not gonna drink alcohol to his wife, and he is drunk even today. So we don't become wiser without effort. Becoming wise is a effort, just like making a great aesthetic body. Just like to make a great aesthetic body, you're gonna hit the gym. You have to hit the gym, or at least you have to do some kind of exercises and diet. Just like that, becoming wiser is not automatic. It's not gonna come with age. You gotta go and read the books and see, watch yourself, travel at least few places, meet people, talk to a lot of people. You gotta have the experiences to become wiser, the right kind of experiences. And the main thing is that you have to look within yourself, within inside your own mind. Only then you will become wiser. And don't let society's conditioning and fear and greed control your choices. Because once we choose a thing, especially our job and our life partner, these two choices you have to do with utmost care, because these are long term choices, and most of the time these are lifetime choices. So think deeply before taking them. Think so deeply. Think about everything, every aspect that it's gonna affect, because a job or a life partner gonna affect everything in your life. So you have to think so deep on these two things. And yeah, don't fear the questions. Don't fear the questions which you think should not be asked. Ask those questions, because if you don't ask some question which is running in your mind, and you try to escape that question by indulging in YouTube, by indulging in any kind of entertainment, shorts, Instagram, movies, and anything like wine, if you are engaging in all these things just to escape your mind's questions, then you're not gonna get the peace. Go and deep dive into that question and ask it, and try your everything, give your everything to get the answer. And that's how you're gonna have peace. It's not running from the sorrow. Running from the suffering doesn't reduce the suffering. But understanding the suffering surely at least reduces the suffering a lot. It may not end it. Sometimes it does, but it may not, at least not end it. If not end it, then it's gonna reduce the suffering by diving deep into the suffering. Only that gonna reduce the suffering which we are experiencing. And don't ever be driven from the center of power and security, because what we see on the outside is not the truth, guys. A lot of officers, a lot of politicians are really like miserable people. I have met them. They are not at all happy. Just don't just think, oh, if I will be so much powerful, I'll feel so good. Actually, power is important in the world, sure, but peace is way more important than power, security, and all these things. Like, yeah, security to a certain extent is important, But you don't have to think about like, oh, I have to save for the next 20 years of my survival. Not like that. If you want to save, you may save for upcoming 5 years. But doing it too much is just going to end your happiness, because then it also becomes harder to secure that amount, and that makes you anxious. So just don't think too much in the future. Focus on getting the highest wisdom. Make your health, may work on your health. Earn money by doing the things you like, love, and good things. And yes, life itself doesn't have to be suffering. Surely humanity has turned human life into suffering. Because think about it, all the animals live well. At least they live 100 times better than human beings. You know, if let's take an example of a deer. Okay, deer. So a deer lives in the forest. It eats grass and just goes with its friends and jumps. And yes, once in a while a tiger chases it, and it runs, and it lives like that for, let's say, next 4 years. It lives like that, mostly in peace. And like maybe once in a while, let's say once in 3 months, a tiger chases it. So it feels anxiety only once in 3 months. And let's say after 4 years, the tiger eats it. So the deer, at least the deer has lived 4 years in peace, and way better peace than any human being. Because the deer only stresses once in a while, once in 3 months, 2 months, maybe. But we human beings, we stress every single day about our payments, bills, by comparing to the people on social media, comparison to friends, relatives, and blah blah blah. We just do all that mental gymnastics and we suffer. So our suffering surely is physical, but it's way more mental than physical if we think deeper. So know that, and it will solve a lot of problem. Life is to live it fully. Life is not to secure something. Life is not to take something with you. Everybody goes with bare hands. So live it fully, and that living is enough. You know, entertainment gonna not gonna replenish your soul, not gonna replenish your mind. Only few things like nature, right kind of hobbies, and then right company. These kinds of things soothes your brain and makes your nervous system at peace. And yeah, there is no soul inside your body. Human body is a design, and that design itself makes us conscious. There is no one inside you. And yeah, it has the story of soul, and the story of most religions has destroyed a lot of people's lives. Follow non-duality or follow nothing, but don't follow these fake religions. This is gonna destroy your life. And don't stay stressed and anxious most of the times. At least like 80%, 90% people in the world stays anxious and stressed most of the times. And I feel that that is not necessary, because well, what are we like anxious for? Yeah, we may die. Is that's the biggest thing? We don't want to do the job we do. So why stay anxious about instead of doing something about it? Do something about it, and then forget everything. Life itself is just only a game, and we just have to remember that it's a game. It's a game. It's not a very important thing. It's a game. We should play it with our complete capacity. But even if we not win or do something society says something, then we are not capable to do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the end. Your life is your life. The system, society, parents, nobody should control your life. You should be in control of your own life. And for that, you should be wiser, because a good car driver can drive the car safely. A bad driver gonna hit a accident. So know yourself, know the world, become a good driver of life, and then drive your life yourself. Don't give the steering wheel of your life to other people's hands, to systems hands, to society's hands, to parents hands. Nobody's hands should control your own car, your own life car. You should be controlling that. And yeah, you should be controlling your own life. Forget the negative mentality, and stay. Yes, life is sometimes very hard, but sometimes it's also easy and good also. And there is no thing such as truly successful. We all gonna end the same. We all gonna end the same. So do whatever you can best in your life, and that is enough. No one is gonna get anything by becoming a trillionaire. No one is gonna get anything by a certain. If you wanna get, then get a certain amount, which will give you financial freedom. Sure, that is good. But beyond the point, money doesn't solve anything. To escape the matrix, we all should transcend beyond the urge of earning money, showing to people, just hungry for security. If we have enough money for like even for next 5 years, that should be enough. And I'm going to extend that even if we have like money for next 1 year of survival, even that is enough. Then we shouldn't worry. Surely, if we don't have even tomorrow's money to survive, that's gonna create a lot of anxiety in us, and that's totally natural and fine. And if you have that, then work hard and work smart and do something to ensure at least that you have 1 year of capital to sustain anything, a health emergency, anything. You should at least earn that much money and save it. That's why it's so important to don't not waste any amount of money, and put everything in the right use. And thinking about future, what are we gonna think? Like AI gonna control everything, robots gonna control everything. But even if they control everything, what's the point, man, guy? What's the point, guys? Anyway, we all are just gonna end. We all are gonna die. We all gonna become soil again. So even if AI controls, even if there is robots, whatever, we have any business to do anything with them? It doesn't matter, guys. Nothing matters in this world. Don't be too serious about everything. Play life like a game and enjoy the game. Yeah, and try to reduce your screen time. If you are watching good things, still I will say that at least reduce it a little bit. And if you're just time passing on the internet, then reduce that time, because time is not gonna return. Invest that wisely in the things, because what we plan is not reality. Sometimes reality is easy, and sometimes it is way more harder than we ever we ever thought. And then we give excuses that it is hard. But the thing is that yes, it is hard, but still we can do it. Because one bad day is not a bad life. One bad month is not a bad life as well. The pain of regret is way more than the pain of discipline. So do that. And if you see a successful person, then you think that, oh, he is so successful. But yeah, I'm not talking about the rich kids, but most people become successful after doing so much of efforts and hard work. So we don't see the hard work beneath their success, and we only see the success. We don't see the late nights they worked. We don't see that they don't even touch the phone for 2 years and they studied, or did a business they liked. We don't see all of that. We just see their success and we just try to get it, and that is wrong. Most people, at least 70% people are who are successful have done the work themselves. Surely there is 20%, 30% people who have got the money from their parents, but most people are not like that, guys. And even if you don't get to make a lot of money, still you can stay happy, if your basics are covered: food, shelter, clothing, electricity. If these things are covered, then it's fine, then it's fine. And try to listen to great people like Alan Watts, Osho, Acharya Prashant, Eckhart Tolle. Try to listen to these people. These four people are like, there are other people as well, but I listen to these people. And my favorite are Alan Watts and Acharya Prashant. So these people are so wise. They have known life to the core. Like, we sometimes ask our grandpas and our parents like what to do, but the things that they themselves not know, because they don't learn life, they don't did anything special in their lives. But these great peoples, they have read thousands of books, they have written hundreds of books, they have met thousands and thousands of people, they have talked to thousands of people, which our parents and our grandparents never did. So surely these people knows way more than our grandparents and our own parents. So listen to these great peoples instead of getting advice from your friends or parents. And yeah, do it, do it. And use all your energy in the right direction, then you're gonna feel less urge for the wrong kind of things. Because whatever we think right is maybe our parents' advice or society's advice, but the bestest advice is your own liberated brain's advice. And if not, you're not conscious enough, then you should invest in the right books and right masters like Alan Watts, Osho, Acharya Prashant. These masters are great books like the Dharmapada, like the a lot of other books are there, like Schopenhauer's philosophy, like Albert Camus, and like the Bhagavad Gita, like these kinds of great books, like the Ikigai, yeah, that one is a great. These great books and great masters is gonna guide you towards your own they're gonna make your own consciousness to a higher level. And when your own consciousness becomes higher level, then you do everything you like. But first become a higher conscious human being, only then do whatever you want to do. Because before that you are just a conditioned machine. So try to get the wisdom and knowledge that's gonna guide you in your life. And modern technology is not going to solve our inner emptiness. Only knowledge and wisdom gonna do. Only wisdom. Wisdom is the highest thing to get peace, because it guides us. It guides us in every field of life. Surely money is needed, but wisdom tells us to how to earn money and how to use it. So it is even more important. And yeah, one another thing is in the money thing is that if you want to earn a lot of money and if you're from a poor background, then invest in one skill and become a master of that. It can be anything. It can be AI content creation, it can be music, it can be own face cam videos, it can be making apps, it can be like doing construction, but running construction organization, like making fast food. It can be anything, but become a master at that one skill, that if you open a restaurant, then people gonna come to you many times. If you are a musician, then people gonna listen to you for 1,000 times. So become that good, and then money will not be a problem at all in your life. because excellent and great people are very rare in the world and they are paid so highly, really, really highly. And that's why we all should work from a center of completion. Because when we work from a center of completion, then we attract more completeness in other aspects of our life. And if we work out of incompleteness, then our whole life will be incomplete. It's just as easy as that to understand. And no AI is better than your own brain. Trust your own brain more than any AI person, relatives, or anything. Trust your own self. And yes, most people in the planet are evil, be it billionaires, kings, or the common man. Most people are evil. And human life is, yes, it's hard, but it can be easy if we change our mindset and we worked on the right road. That's how human life becomes easier. And that's how it is, that's how it is. We are biologically inclined to do mistakes, but it's our job to go beyond that biological instincts towards a higher conscious human being. That is what we should do. And yes, no amount of money will be enough for you, for your ego. But let's say $10 million, that will be enough for every single person around the globe for their needs, survival, and joy. But nothing will be enough for their greed and hunger of their pleasures. Even $100 trillion wouldn't be enough for your greed. For a need, 1 million will suffice. And like when we watch other people, other channels, like Tragic Reality and Prison Called Life, the thing is that surely they're telling a lot of truths and facts in their videos. But the thing is that is only half the picture. Let's say they are telling us the negative sides of life, and that is there, sure, 100% sure those sides are there. But what they are not showing is that they are not showing the positive and amazing things of life. And this is what is the content trap. Some people watch negative contents all the time, and some people watches positive motivational stuff like that all the time, and I feel both are wrong. We should watch both sides of life, the negative and the positive, and become a realist. And that's how we grow. That's how we grow our inner self. And yeah, your friends which you trust should not be trusted beyond the point. No one in the planet is good, except a few people, few wise people. Most people on the planet are evil beings, be it your friends or your parents. Anyone, it hurts at first, but when you accept it, then it gives peace also. So yeah, and don't try to follow trends of modern society. Live life naturally, and yes, consciousness can be a gift as well. It's not a gift in automatically, but it can become a gift. So if you give it right kind of things, then it can be that, it can be that. And yeah, staying at the same place for a longer time, what it proves that you don't wanna grow. Because if you wanna grow, then you will find ways. Even if it is really, really hard, then you're still gonna find ways to grow in your life. And on this point, I'm gonna end this video. See you on the next one.